Hello, Coffee Time friends. It's coffee time, it's snack time, it's Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, y'all. We didn't do lunch today because we're going to be doing this, so this is the first thing we've done since breakfast. We're going to put in 2 of these little smokies. They call them little smokies, and these just happen to be Hillshire Farm. You can get any kind you want. These are going right in this little sauce pot here. Mama, what kind of sauce pot? Oh, this is the Y'all's brand sauce pot. And I'm going to put, you can put, if you're going to make a whole lot, these are just 2 small packs. I'm going to put about a cup of grape jelly. This is not the healthy version, okay? This is a cup of Welch's Concord grape jelly. You can use whatever you like, but that's going in. And I'm going to put a good healthy squeeze of just yellow mustard.
Y'all's mustard.
Huh?
You say you all's mustard.
Mama's back on the cooking sherry. I said put a good healthy squeeze of yellow mustard. She heard y'all's mustard. A good couple of tablespoons of this. This is just a store brand that we get. It's maple syrup, pancake syrup. Just going to put a good tablespoon and another good tablespoon. This is our little smoky version. And then, of course, for the flavor of the evening is the Sweet Baby Ray's original barbecue. This is just Sweet Baby Ray's original. And I'm gonna put about a half a cup of that in there. And that's it. No water, no nothing. It'll make its own liquid. And we're just going to put this on a low simmer because we're not in any hurry. And we're going to just put it all down in there. That is going to be delicious in just a little while. But the more you let it simmer, it'll go through there and get all those goodies in there. I'm just going to try to break them apart here. They'll break apart as they heat up. But I want everybody in the party, everybody in the pool. And that's it. I'm going to add that on the stovetop. And you can put these in a crock pot, but really there's not enough here. We buy the big old bundles, and we'll put a whole jar of jelly and maybe a half a thing of barbecue sauce. They're a little different. These are just for a few people stopping by later for Christmas Eve, and this is going to be delicious. So those are done. That is done. Mama, did you find our famous Christmas cheese ball recipe?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'll be looking for it while you show them your...
If you're going to put the pineapples in it, I can't find it.
Yeah, I put pineapples in that one. I know it's here. Mom's going to show you her Chex Mix, and it's the salty treat version. There is a sweet version. This is the salty version. I'll turn the camera here while she makes it. This cheese, this is that finely shredded for cheese ball. That'll work out good. Cream cheese is sitting down here ready to go. I think we're going to try to do logs tonight just to see if we like serving off the logs better than the big ball of cheese. We're going to try to roll it out into some longer logs and put it on a tray.
You want a bowl to mix that in yourself?
Yeah, but I'm going to let you do your Chex, and I'm going to find that recipe.
We'll move this over.
You're going to do it right there? I'll get you.
I'll just scoot over here.
Mama does it over here. I think she'd rather see herself as to trust me to shoot it. Is that right?
I am going to try it in here. No.
We don't need a whole lot. Now, a lot of people, I've seen them doing on Facebook in those big storage containers. They use so much of it. We don't quite use that much. But we don't want it to be left over for days and days. If you got a big family, I'm sure it takes a lot. But we are not going to use that much. So this is going to be for you all who maybe want a smaller version of it. This will be a good shot to go with. These are great value Tostitos or Cheerios. Be the same thing.
The little one over on the left-hand side.
The Chex Party Mix.
The original.
The original Chex Party Mix.
Yeah, it says 2 2/3 cups. Is that right, of the syrup?
It says.
Down at the bottom. I mean, midways.
Mama, you know more about this than I do. I have to find it. I don't know what you're talking about, honey.
Right here.
See, right here is where you was telling me the original Chex
Well,
Mix.
that says traditional.
Traditional Chex. She's
Yes.
on the wrong side. So it's a half a cup, 1 stick of butter or margarine, 1 1/4 teaspoons McCormick's something of seasonal, 4 1/2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 2/3 cups of corn Chex cereal, 2 2/3 cup of rice Chex, and 2 2/3 cup of wheat Chex.
Well, I
started saying we ain't gonna do that 2 2/3
I use
business.
3 cups. This is the corn.
So it's 3 cups of
That's
corn Chex.
I give you the job of closing this up.
And here's 3 of the.
No, this is Cheerios. I'm just going to put 1 cup of this in here and see what it looks like.
Mama,
I've
it's
never
good.
put Cheerios.
Oh, we have before.
So that's 1 cup of Cheerios for right now.
I believe we're just go ahead and put the Cheerios because we've done that one before.
There is 1.
Ooh, I like those, the wheat ones.
I'll be putting some more down in here. There's 2.
I told you. 3. Put another one of them or a little dash.
A little dash. Oh, I like the cup.
Those are my favorites. I picked those out. Wonder what they taste like without the other stuff. They're not hardly as good.
2.
You may have gotten a Tupperware bowl. You think?
I hope this doesn't break. And
I think you need a Tupperware bowl. Mama will give you the smallest bowl and have you mixing something in it. She loves to do that.
it says on the box, I mean on that recipe, you can use a 9 by 13 bowl.
I don't know. They're mixing. So here's the pretzels.
I'm gonna put 3 more of that pepper in the bowl. I don't care. I know.
So you choose 1 cup.
Well, I must not brought my nuts in. Be right back.
I don't know what your mix is. Mama will give you a little bitty bowl, so here, mix that. She's always been stingy with the bowls.
I'm gonna fix it in that in the microwave.
You going what?
I'm gonna try to bake it in that in the microwave.
You think the microwave will hold that and turn?
It won't turn, but it's take that out.
How you gonna do it, Mama dearest? The pretzels are good. These are just Great Value dry roasted peanuts.
A cup of those.
A cup of these, she says.
Ain't that what it says?
I give good healthy cups. If you don't want any of those ingredients, just don't use any of them. I like getting the crumbs. Well, you're doing pretty good mixing them. You're a little stingy on your Cheerios.
Well, put a few more in it if it'll hold.
You just done 1 little cup of them.
This is my half a stick of,
Half a cup.
cup of butter, which is 1 stick. And this is real butter.
Real butter. You're gonna melt it up.
Yep. And I'm gonna whisk it and stir it.
Well, only half of it's falling out.
Well, you're a little rough, maybe.
You think I am? Look, Mama, I'm gentle as a kitten.
I think kids are too rough sometimes.
All right. Let's turn it, turn it, turn it. Does that look satisfactorily mixed?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many times you stir this? Like every 2 or 3 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, for 2 minutes is 6. That's 1 1/4, 1 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna melt my butter first.
And how about the Worcestershire?
It says teaspoons, but I usually put a tablespoon.
And we put it in that butter. Is that what you do? Merry Christmas. Hey, Pat. Hey, Connie. It smells good.
What does it say on that little writing? I can't see it.
Well, hear ye. 1 cup of salted mixed nuts.
Well, I didn't use mix because I can't eat some of them gardens.
A stick of butter, 1/4 sea salt or seasoning salt, 4 1/2 teaspoons of Worcestershire.
How much sea salt? You got me a say.
How much sea salt? 1 1/4 teaspoons.
This is a teaspoon. You want to sprinkle it and I'll check on my butter.
So this is just seasoning salt.
Yeah. Not really good.
1 1/4. I'm gonna do about a half.
Oh. Should I have done that? But it'll
Why, Mama?
because I was going to put it in the butter. I couldn't think. I'd always put it in the butter.
Nah. Well, it'll end up in the butter. I do believe you should have got just a little bit smaller container. I'm going to recommend y'all get you the good old Tupperware bowl. I wish, Mama, you had a Tupperware bowl.
They ain't safe for the microwave.
Now your sea salt went to the bottom. Your seasoning salt. Seasoning salt. It'll come back up with the butter. It will be all right. No matter what you do, it'll be good.
Okay, now I need the Worcestershire sauce.
Here comes the Worcestershire sauce. Can y'all say Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce. What's the correct way? 1 big tablespoon.
It calls for 3 1/2
Teaspoon.
teaspoons.
We don't even need that cheese on this. I had a spoon out here earlier.
I'm putting 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. I had a spoon.
Cover it up right here.
I don't know. Here's the fork.
I think it's right here is what you got out.
No, I had a purple spoon.
Oh, a purple spoon.
It went in the other things. Pour over.
Just drizzle it over it.
Drizzle, drizzle,
I
drizzle.
needed it.
Fork?
Spoon to go.
I don't have a spoon. I got a fork.
Let me mix. Oh, wait a minute.
Mama's gonna mix a minute. Mix it up, Mama.
Here, mix it up on my hand when it ain't got all that on it. Butter.
Mix it up, Mama. It's shiny. Look at them pretzels. Just a glistening. Wonder what we could do if we'd had us a bowl.
We probably could mix it better. You know that old bowl I used to make it in for so many years and finally tore it.
I'm gonna see if I can find the Tupperware lady to get you some bowls.
I've got 99 bowls.
I know, and you're scared to use them. You scared?
Yeah. Okay, pour some.
Look, you're knocking it out quick as I do.
Pour some in there.
Yes'm, yes'm, yes'm.
Right here on this end, it's a little dry.
All right, ma'am.
I can't do that.
With what, man? Oh, you don't like the masher?
Well, I'm a
Quit hating on my masher, Mama. What's wrong with it?
I couldn't fold it.
Ooh, your stuff's jumping overboard. Mama, it's like a parade here and they're throwing candy out of this float.
I always like pitching
Look
it.
at that.
Pitching it.
Folks Kitchen's a bow. Mama, I gotta buy you a bow for Christmas. Oh my goodness.
Let me put it in the microwave. It says do it for 6 minutes, but change it stir it every 2 minutes.
In the microwave?
Mm-hmm.
That'd probably be easier with a bow too, wouldn't it?
Well, it's hard to get it mixed with the bowl. I ain't never tried this.
We're having a good time.
Learning.
Mama's learning. She said, I think the word you're looking for. It was kind of hazy. Is it hazy or is it my glasses are hazy? One of us is hazy. Mama, I think the experimenting is what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's your kitchen. You experiment all you want to. It's going to be good no matter what you do. It's going to be good.
I know what you have a spoon for. Is this smokies?
I know. That's what I said. Mama doesn't want to give in to the bowl mixing. No, Bridget, she's hard-headed. She's so... She ain't giving in to nothing. Woo! Hi, John. Smile check mix. He is... I don't know. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, John. Well, Merry Christmas to you. I'm laughing so... Mary, it was just like they was throwing candy off a float. Chex Mix here, pretzel there. Okay, John, she doesn't want the bow no matter what you say. I know, Linda. Did you see that resistance? Oh, she ain't even paying attention to us. We could be in another world.
I'm listening.
She's taking notes.
I'm storing it in my...
Storing it up. Look at her over there. She's serious. Mama, you serious?
I try.
Mama, you strict?
No, I ain't strict. I'm serious.
I'm scared. So here's the rest of our butter in our Worcestershire. See, we're doing good. Now, this little cheese ball that I can't find the recipe for, I think it's on here. I'll have to.
I've got the one that's got the garlic powder.
Give me the one with the garlic powder and I'll leave the garlic powder out. That's the one I think we use. Has it got pineapple and ham?
I don't know about that.
Hey, I'll make it up if I have to. Because I've made enough of them, I remember it. It's got celery in it.
Celery, no.
No. I've made so many different cheese balls over the years. To tell you one cheese ball,
I got to stir it.
Mama's little mixture up here is already smelling good. I can already smell it getting hot. Gotta stir it. Let's see that action. And Mama, when you start stirring this time and stuff starts slinging, it's gonna be hot.
Oh, beautiful.
Feel free to use that tater masher if you want to now, Mama. I think it's a lovely stirrer. It's got the hook. You can pull it back. How do you have to stir that?
Every 2 minutes.
Every 2 minutes.
I'll let it go over.
That went over 2 minutes, surely.
Yeah, it was. 2 minutes.
My time flies when you're having fun. We must be having a ball because I thought you just put it in there for 15 seconds. The cheese ball that I'm going to make tonight is just going to be the traditional one that we use. I think it's got some green onions, pineapple, it's got ham in it. It's got cream cheese in it. It's good. I usually just form it into a big old ball and then roll it in pecans. Tonight I'm going to try to make a long log And then you can just slice off a piece and lay it on a cracker. That's my goal. That's my thinking. Since another one, somebody was just making a different cheese ball, cheese logs, they were calling them. And I thought, you know what? I think I like that. I think that would be a great way to serve it too. How's it coming, Mama?
It coming good, but that's all went to the bottom. I was going to sprinkle
She's put more seasoning salt on it.
seasoning salt on it.
She's cheating. She's a cheating. Putting extra seasons. I can't quit calling it sea salt. We were talking to some of our family today at church, and they're coming by tonight, and they were like, "You need help?" I'm no, we don't need any help. We're just gonna throw it together. It's a no stress kind of night. We've got them little smokies going. We've got that party mixer going. We're going to do a couple of cheese balls or pepper. We're going to do a pepper jelly cream cheese mix.
Well, now that's big enough for one thing of cheese, cream cheese.
Yes, she's giving me a bow. We're going to do, what was I saying? Red pepper jelly one and a regular one because we know our crowd and that's what they'll probably eat. Gonna have the little smokies. And Mama's got some pimento cheese in there. We've got 2 kinds of fudge, and those fudges turned out wonderful last night. And I don't know what else we'll come up with. The Chex Mix Party Mix is going to be one of the big drops because it's the salty, savory one. And we're just going to. She's just letting it turn back and forth in there, and it's beating the microwave up. Mama, do you know what your Chex Mix is over there doing?
Yeah, one back and forth. There it is. The old one, and then there's.
This is it. 2 cream cheese, 1 medium onion. I knew it had onion. 2 cloves of garlic, ham and cheese. That's it. It's not hard to make it all. And there's some more on here. Cranberry Delight spread. That would be good. I am going to make Russian tea in a little while. We'll break these videos up. We're not going to keep you on here all evening with one big long video. There'll be intermission, so you can go get you some popcorn and some pop at the concession stand. And
that's why I went to the movies for the popcorn pop.
That's still the reason you would go, Mama. Mama's over there stirring. Okay. So this cheese ball, I'm going to have to get some ingredients together. Cream cheese is medium onion, 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to use garlic, ham and cheese, and I put a little green onion in mine. So I'm going to get a little sweet onion out of here. Mama, Mama, they're going to want you spread. I got to go shopping. I have to shop.
You have to shop.
Yeah. I have to go shopping for my goodies. Oh, these green onions have about went around the bend.
Makes the boring
Do what, Mama?
What makes the boring
Well, I buy them every time I go to the store. You'd think I'd have sense enough to keep a few in here. I thought I'd seen some more that might have been in better condition. All right, folks. Okay, and garlic. There's that.
You got a sweet onion?
I got a sweet onion. I need cutting board. Let's see here. I'm going to show y'all how beautiful these have already turned out. Look here. Now that's all you want. You just want them to look like that. And let them simmer in a good saucepan with a heavy bottom. That's what we have here. This is our UAll's saucepan they sent us. It's got the non-stick bottom. We love it. You got my cutting board?
I like it cut.
Yeah. So let's go over here and I'm going to do some onions of all kinds. Now, I don't know about ham. We use baked ham in it a lot of times. I guess I'll have to just use packaged ham.
Yeah. Right here.
Right there. I think I used mayonnaise in it once.
Oh,
No, you didn't, she said.
you might have been at Pickles one. I don't know.
Mama don't want me to do a pickle one this time.
We didn't like it.
We didn't like it. I liked it.
You liked it.
My uncle liked it. You didn't like it, Mama.
And my sister.
But I believe all you done was like took a cracker and stuck your tongue to it. And then you snarled your nose up and acted like I had fixed something bad, and it was really good.
Was.
You could see her. She's just this ornery. Mama, you know it was good.
You're going to make 2 of those or just one?
I was going to make one log tonight. We're cutting back on our big cookings. And I tell you why. People come and they eat a bite or two, and then we're left with a lot of leftovers. And there's only so many times you can reshape a cheese ball and act like it's new and serve it. But you can do that. Or the log, either one. You just kind of patch it back up. And like, where they dig a big hole in it, just squeeze your cheese ball. It just make it smaller. But if you got company coming over tomorrow night, it could happen, folks. I mean, as long as your guests aren't double dipping or being disrespectful to the food. I would never serve anything unedible or unclean. But if it's all been nicely kept and not been left out too long, I have been known to reform a cheese ball. Don't judge me. It's all right. Now, I'm going to just slice it real thin. This is a good sweet onion. I just bought it yesterday at the produce store. And I'm just going to do a little bit, not much. Probably not even all that. And I'm just going to cut it in half, flip it over on itself like that. And then just start on one side. And cut the tiniest of little pieces. Just like this. And just keep it small to kind of mince it up. You could push this to a garlic press if you want. I will cut it really small though. Now remember, if you cut it small, you don't need quite as much either. Now you gotta keep in my mind, I'm only fixing a half. Just like that. This is the boring part. This is...
I may have to mix some more. I don't think this has got...
I think it's alright, Mama. Once it gets hot, all that goodie will get in there, and you just want that lightly coated. Mama's doubting she's got enough mixture.
I mean, enough Worcestershire.
Worcestershire and butter, but that's quite a bit of butter.
Yeah, it's leaving my hands a little free.
Yeah, I think you're good. Let's put that in, folks. Okay? Now I'm going to leave this piece. I'm not going to put this in. If I was using both, I would, but I'm going to hold off. This is just good old-fashioned garlic.
Here's a spoon if y'all dip some in it. You got your onions? Green onions?
No. If you'll pick me up just 2. This is a 1 teaspoon, and I'm not putting a teaspoon, but I am going to put just a tinge of juice in there and about a half a teaspoon of garlic. That I substitute instead of powder because the powder, I just don't care for the being sick. Someone asked me the other night on the comments, what does the garlic powder do to you? Well, without knowing for sure, I'm going to put 2 pieces of ham in here, okay? This is just deli ham, you buy at the store. The best I can describe to you, and it just makes me so nauseous, and it doesn't digest. It just lays on top of my stomach, as they say, as my granny used to say. I don't know. There's something in that garlic powder. It's the powder. It's not garlic.
You turn blood red when
I get real red. I get real nauseated. It's just so sick. I can take bicarbonate. I can take Tums. I can take anything you've ever named. Trust me. The times that I have let it get me, I've tried everything not to be sick. And I just can't handle it. And I just won't try it anymore. The Y'all's does not, and it's got garlic in it, but I don't guess it has garlic powder, or they don't use anything in it that causes me to be sickly with it. But, and garlic, I thought at first it was garlic, period. I've got a friend who's allergic to garlic. And I thought, well, it's garlic. I just can't eat it. And Mama used it one night on half a loaf of garlic bread.
You want more?
No. On half a loaf of garlic bread, and and she didn't put it on my half. That was the point. She didn't put any on my half of the bread. She said, do you care if I said, no, just don't put it on over here. So she had it 2 pieces in a pan. None was put on mine. And I still got just as sick. So then we didn't know what it was. But anyhow, I have found I can use minced garlic. I can use fresh garlic. I tried it very sparingly, little by little by little. And I realized I could eat garlic, and it's the powder. There's something in the powder. Now, other powders, like onion powder, they can make my stomach upset, but nothing is as bad as the garlic. And this ham, I'm just mashing it up, just getting it fine. And this was just 2 deli slice rolls. 2 deli slices, and I rolled them together, rolled them up. And I'm just splitting them at the end like you would a stalk of celery or something, and getting it in little bitty minced up bits. Just like that. Can y'all see? My Lord, no one's going to see. I need a camera person. I'm just mincing it up small.
You need garlic for the other one? No, you don't need that.
No, the other one's just going to be a hot pepper jelly.
Have you got that open?
No. I ain't really done any preparation, Mama. I came home from church.
No, I mean that pepper jelly.
Nope. There's some in there on the back from Harry and David's we probably need to use that someone sent you last year.
No, I don't think it is.
Yep, it is. I saw it. So in goes our ham. We stayed at church a little longer today. It was treat day. Y'all saw the treats. Everybody loved the treats. All those treats we made have been given out. And the children just loved them. It was heartwarming and fun. And so that was today. And these are just 2 little sprigs of onion. We already got the Vidalia in there for the flavor. So I'm just going to put these green tops in here. I guess just for the green, just so it'd be pretty, because I've got the flavor in there, but I do want some of these little bits of green in there, and I maybe put a little parsley in there, fix it up. Then when we come back, we'll end this video and come back with Russian tea, and I'm looking forward to it. I don't have just allergies, I guess, but I've been wanting warm drinks. Y'all saw me this morning at Sunday school. I had some hot tea and my coffee. And I don't know. I've been just wanting warm, soothing drinks. It just feels good on my throat. Because I have had a little bit of a cough, but I don't think I'm contagious in any way. This is my garlic spoon. This cream cheese should be soft. And it's not the softest in the world, but it is softer. It's been sitting out for 45 minutes. Let's mix them all up. Let me check my recipe. Cream cheese, medium onion, garlic, cloves, ham, and cheese. So I'm not going to put my cheese in there just yet because I want to make sure this cream cheese it's softer on the edges. I want to make sure it's all good to go. You try to incorporate all this goodie in there. And I'm going to put pineapple in this. Mama, bring that pineapple you said you had. Yes, ma'am. Somebody asked me about my spoons. These are just... it was up there on that end. These are just Tupperware spoons. They're handy to carry in your car in case they don't give you one when you get fast food. They're handy for me just to have over in the drawer. I've got a knife, fork, and spoons. If I want to taste or just do something like this, I can grab them out of this drawer over here where it's handy. But that's what... I don't usually eat a meal with them at the table, but I have in my car several times because sometimes what they give you to eat with is not adequate. Mama, stand by for suggestions and recommendations. Would you say using just plastic wrap would be the best thing for this?
Yeah, to form it into a roll.
What are you doing, Mama?
Nothing.
Whistle.
I can't whistle.
Whistle.
I can't.
She had a big mouth of...
2 Chex Mix.
She's dipping in, folks. Without us.
Here.
She's dipping in without us. Now, I'm not going to drain this, but I'm going to drain it. I'm not going to use all of it, for sure. I'm going to drain it on the spoon, which means not very good. There's going to be some juice in it, but at least I'm not just letting all the juice go in. That's 1 tablespoon. Because I don't want it dry. 2 tablespoons. And this will loosen it up a little bit. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons in. And I'm going to switch spoons. That's the Tupper spoon. Alright, so come down here. And let's just stir this in. Now this is a simple one, but it's delicious. And it's a crowd pleaser. People like it. And usually you don't have people that says, what's that? They go, oh, is that a ham cheese ball? Yeah. So usually you have buy-in on this one very quickly. This is our traditional. We always have this one. Then we may have a bunch more. One year I went wild with all these flavors they had. I had a garden vegetable cheese ball. I had a salmon cheese ball. I had a Tuscan cheese ball. Then last year I've done a dill pickle cheese ball. But this year I've kept everything simple. We've kept a lot of things more simple. Not that we're tired of fooling with it, we just haven't. It kind of slipped up on us. This is y'all's Southern Secret, and it has the onion and the garlic in it, and it has a tinge of like lemon in it. Okay. And I just cover my top. Y'all know how to do it. So when I say a dash dash or sprinkle sprinkle, it probably means he just covered the top. Now that is all the goodness. See why I just done one? You're talking major amounts here. This is that great value sharp cheddar, finely grated. And y'all can grate your own if you want to. I'm not going to hold it against you, and I'm not going to judge you for it. I just ask you to do the same for me.
You got it wet with that tail, so be careful.
I'm looking for the remote for this. Yeah. Mama turns these fans off. And I have to have a little movement going. I don't know about y'all. But
Look at my recipe.
So this is a half a cup of cheddar. And I just eyeballed it. Because I know about I put a cup usually, so this is about a half.
I used to like this Knorr's vegetable dip stuff.
Yeah. We've got some Knorr's seasoning. If you want to see how that fine is going in there, that big course, it does do a little more showing up in it. You have to, you know. Mama, get your little tasting spoon out, whatever you're going to do, and give this here a taste. Only thing I put in here was some nature's, no. Only thing I put in here was some Y'all Southern Secret. This is some red pepper jelly. This is Stonewall Kitchen. I got that from Food City, I do believe. Mama, come over here and taste this before I start doing the other. Because you the picky one, really. Really, you know, Mama's just a good...
It's not had time to flavorize.
Mama is a good determiner of if it's good enough or not, because if she'll eat it, goodness, about anybody will.
Well, the pineapples is mostly what you taste right now until the flavor.
That's a no.
No, it's all right. It just needs to set a minute because you've not. See what I'm talking about?
You talking about how it's absolutely delicious, and I wouldn't change the thing. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but don't you taste the pineapple?
I taste pineapple, I taste ham, I taste the onions. I taste even a little garlic.
Very good.
Hand that tongue over here. We need to sharpen it.
Sharp.
I don't know what this woman wants from me.
This
is absolutely delicious. Yes, please. This is absolutely delicious. And she's like, all you taste is pineapple. You'll just have to take my word for it, folks. It's deliciousness. It's deliciousness. It really is. I wouldn't just say that. I taste everything. When it's made, Mama will say, now see, everything's gone through it and it's good now. Won't you, Mama?
What? I was out there and couldn't hear you talking about it.
I hear your little smokies over there.
I turned them way down.
You're going to show them your party mix. One of y'all sent these to us, and we're just now opening them. And it's got Kentucky Colonel's Quality Pecans. It was 2 pounds worth, folks. Look at that. What a great gift. They smell wonderful. They taste wonderful. Let's cover our little bit of saran wrap here. Plastic wrap, whatever y'all want to call it. Can y'all see what I'm doing?
You're going to have more nuts in your cheese ball if you're careful.
Jump right in, Mom, if you have an opinion. Don't you hold back.
I will. I'll try my best to.
Don't you hold back.
That Harry and David wasn't.
Oh, it was another flavor?
Yeah.
Okay. I stand corrected.
Something. It was 2 jars.
Now, contrary to popular belief, I do not have too many pecans on here. Let's do a flyover. You want to cover it. See there? It's just a good covering. Mama would have y'all believing differently. Now, let's get our beautifully blended cheese ball. Now, you can make a beautiful ball out of that, folks. You really could. But let's get a little bit of this, and let's try to do it as evenly as we can. Mind you now, I haven't done a lot of logs. I've got some cheese balls that I do in logs. One of them's a cranberry.
We cut the cream cheese in long, like butter sticks. And
we do those, but this is a little different.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
Now, you all who tuned in to say, oh, we're going to see John get his hands dirty and all that mess. No, you're not. Looky here. I'm going to take this, come right up over there.
You're going to put the rest of this on there?
No, it's not. I'm out of saran.
Right there is a hole. You're making a face.
No. I take it you want the rest of this put on there.
Well,
I wasn't going to waste it. I was just going to put it in a dish and maybe...
well, right in there. Well, not that much.
This is like Burger Queen. Mama's having it her way.
That's right.
I was just going to use one for a little dip in case somebody didn't want nuts. I'll just tell the people that don't want nuts. Mama didn't want you to have none. She said, let them eat nuts. Okay. I'm going to use some more nuts while she's over there. Because I'm going to go ahead, since she made me put all that on, I'm going to go ahead and put a little sprinkle on here. Because I don't think I've got enough on the saran wrap. Just like that.
I'm hearing everyone.
Oh, Mama. We were talking about something totally different.
I'm hearing you.
It was, let me see if I can blame it on. Mama, it was Diane that brought it up. It wasn't me. Thanks for taking the heat, Diane.
It was her brought it up or what?
No, I can't put Diane under the bus. It wasn't her, it was me, Mama. Now see how good that's working out. Look at that. Bring this piece up. See, my saran wrap is almost even clean. So we're doing the same thing, except instead of making the big ball and then covering it, we're just going to make a nice little log here. That way they can just slice it off, and I'll put it on a platter, and then I can put this down and put my crackers around it. I think it's a wonderful idea. Now, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it set up. Going to tap that end in just a little bit.
You need more on that before it's naked?
Now I need more nuts, she says.
Well, you've got nakedness.
You're going to have more nuts than you have cheese balls. I quote.
They're going to get a whipping for the night, though.
Now, look at there, folks. That's going to be wonderful. Cheese log instead of cheese ball. Now I'm just going to set this in the refrigerator, and we'll have it ready to go. If you want to put more nuts on afterwards, you can. It won't be too late. Mama, you know what would be good if we knew what platter we was going to use. But we don't have to because it just needs to be set in the refrigerator. Look at that. It's perfect. Do you think it's perfect, Mama? Of course you do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she said. Now, this next one, he's a little easier. And there's two ways we make him. This way, though, is definitely the easiest way. And Mama likes it the best. She says she can control it better.
You need another block of cheese.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do you want to put this on tonight?
We can put it on one of them little square plates.
Is that what you want to do?
Put crackers around it.
Whatever you want to do, Mama. You're in charge. This is all about you. So this is a softened cream cheese too.
Is that big enough?
Not for crackers, would it be?
You want the bigger one?
Or your pretty red ones for Christmas. She brought me out a little old bitty white salsa.
It's not a little bitty white salsa. It's a cake plate.
Mama's a little woman. She likes to use little containers. If you're going to put crackers on it, you're going to need a little bit more room.
Oh, you're going to have a bright red.
That's a good one. You made a wonderful choice, Mama.
I know it. I'm getting good at this, ain't I?
Yes, you are. Now, you don't want to damage your cream cheese too much on this one. Okay. Now, I'm going to use this clean case knife. And I'm going to just come to the center. Spy it out here. And you don't want to mar it in. You don't want to like take out. You want to just get a good fresh cut on it. Just like this. And why I'm doing this is because when you do it, it gives you cracker size blocks. And they kind of look like butter, don't they? I mean, you know. Oh, work with me, people. And I put one there. And I'll put another one here. Just like that. Now, see, that wasn't hard at all. That wasn't hard at all. And this is just red pepper jelly. And we're just going to stir him up. This is the one you can make when they're walking in the door. If you meet somebody for a meal and unexpectedly they decide, let's go to your house. And you think, sure. You can almost make this while they're taking their coats off. You take your jelly, your red pepper jelly, and just stir it up good. Stick your spoon in there. I've literally made this before while they watched and said, I'll have you as a snack in just a second. And I just kind of churn it around like this. Mama likes it this way better than in a bowl or stirred up because, tell them, Mama.
You get the flavor of the pepper jelly on every slice.
And you also can control if you want a little more cream cheese or if you don't want as much jelly. And this is pretty. And then all you do is just take it and just go right down the center of your cream cheese. Just go right. See how pretty that red is? And you just go right down the center. And you give it a minute.
It'll slide down the side.
It'll slide down. Don't try to put it on the sides. Just put it on the top. And let nature help you with the rest of the way. If you stirred it and you churned it a little bit, and it'll just pool down the sides. Not only does it look interesting, it makes it pretty. And those little red dots in there
It's the hot pepper.
is the pepper. And you can put just a sprinkle of parsley on top to give it green and red and white. And now we'll get some Ritz crackers and we'll put around the edges. And we'll get a little spreader, two actually, put one in each one. Just the ones with little handles. I think we've even got, or we could use your Coca-Cola little white ones if you wanted to. Your little spoons you got last night. And there's a delicious hors d'oeuvre for your company. And they will go, oh, that is so good. If you want to, you can get some fresh parsley or something, just tuck on there to give it a little bit of color. But that's super simple. Now, you can do the whole block, and I've seen that, but then they have to figure it out. This way, they'll just take their spreader, and they'll just cut one little square and put it on a cracker, and they're good to go. And it makes it delicious, don't it, Mom?
Yeah, it's really good.
This doesn't have any nuts on it, so it's a good nut alternative in case you got someone who's allergic to nuts. And that's super simple. You can blend this up, put the pepper jelly in it, and then put something on the outside of it. And sometimes I'll put craisins, and that's good. And it makes it another. And I have made both at the same party by putting this on one plate and making the craisins in it on another one. Mama, neither one of us are in the camera. You're on the wrong seat. You can get your stuff and bring it over here for him?
Oh, I can. Put this on your jelly.
You're going to put some, and it didn't take a lot of jelly, but you can use as much as you want.
You can leave it set out and they can add it to their...
Yeah, we always leave the jelly sitting on the side because sometimes people want a little more jelly. So we'll leave that set out for them to have, and then they'll have that for the crackers as well. So Mama, bring over that party mix. So tell us the whole scenario here. What did you do?
I did it for a little over 6 minutes. Stirred it every 2 minutes.
We'll try. Oh, Mom, that's perfect. Perfect amount of salt.
Not too salty.
No.
And here is your...
Little Smokies coming in for the win. Just do a flyover. Now look at that beautiness. That is tastes delicious. Every one of them is warm. Look at them little Smokies.
They puffed up. Now if you leave them too long a simmering, they'll shrivel
They'll
up.
dry up.
Dry up. It gets too much.
And theirs are
I've
wonderful.
had these on low since I
Yeah, you don't want to like,
overcook them.
no.
And you see that chunks of jelly and stuff.
Oh, it makes a wonderful glaze. You can use the same glaze that I showed you today with the grape jelly, the little bit of mustard, the pancake syrup, and well, I wouldn't use the Sweet Baby Ray's on my hand, but you can use the glaze with mustard and grape jelly and a little bit of syrup for your hand glaze. Mama, you will have them think you're into this sherry. This is delicious, y'all. Now,
This is one I was talking about. We could fix.
did somebody send you that?
Yeah, they sent it. I can't remember. It's a garden party mix. Vegetables dip.
Well, let's see here. Cup of mayonnaise, a cup of sour cream, a packet of garden mix, party mix.
That's a
Original
dip.
cheese ball. 2 8-ounce package of regular cream cheese, 1/4 cup of water,
Water.
1 pack of garden party mix.
Does the garden mix have
Add
to-
the mix to 1/4 cup of water.
Yeah.
Let it
dissolve.
stand for 5 minutes.
Let it be.
Now here's a
Under
pineapple
water.
cheese ball. 2 8-ounce blocks of regular cream cheese, 1 8-ounce can of crushed pineapple, and 1 package of garden party mix. So you want to make one of these too?
Well, we'll wait and use that for New Year's probably.
Okay.
We've got enough right
Someone
now.
sent this Raven's Nest. Thank you. Mama, this is delicious.
I'm glad.
Even though you did make it in too small of a container.
That worked. That's what counts. It works.
Mama don't want to sit in her right seat today. She's like that little girl at school. I ain't sitting in that seat.
I'm not even realizing. No.
Well, Mama, I'm going to let you talk for a while then.
No, I'm not talking.
I'm going to eat these cakes.
Quit eating those.
What'd you make them for looks?
You sound just like your daddy. I say, don't get in that. Well, how come? Didn't you make it for us to eat? I said, wait till the company comes.
They'll never know I've been eating it.
I'll tell them. You know how bad I am.
Mama, let me tell you what Mama does. Like, this is just an example. Like if she had a spot on the rug, say in the living room, and she worked all day long to get the spot out, and you could barely see the spot. When company comes, she would say, I've worked all day trying to get that spot out. You can barely see. Can you see the spot?
I'll draw the attention to it.
And I'm like, Mama, why'd you work so hard if you're going to tell them about it? You do that, don't you, Mama?
Yep, I do. Mm-hmm.
So it ain't like she's trying to hide it.
I don't hide nothing.
Mm-mm. Tell them bye, Mama, and we'll come back in a few minutes and I'll make Russian tea.
Well, I'm going to rest.
You ain't gonna help me make no tea?
You can make tea. I've got the tea made for you. You just have to spice it up.
All right then.
What do you need? Orange juice, pineapple juice?
Mm-hmm. And a recipe. It's in your big white book.
I know it. You are liking it pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I wanted it a week
Try a
ago.
little Cheerio.
The wheats are my favorites. What's your favorite that you pick out of the party mix?
They're rice chicks.
I pick out them brown ones.
Well, this one turned a little brown from the heat.
And when I get those other kind of things, it's got the round rings of
Bagel bites.
rye in them. Oh, I love them.
Bagel bites or whatever.
Or Gorditos or something.
No.
I don't know. I'm making up stuff. Since Mama don't want to come in here and play with us in this room, I'm going to let her say goodbye and we'll be back with some
I'll
Russian
get over
tea.
here, buddy. You won't have to move it.
She's trying to get you all seasick. All right, Mama. Tell them bye for now. We'll be right back in just a few minutes when I get my ingredients together with my Russian tea. You don't want to miss this one. So gather around the phone with a pen and a paper. What's this Russian tea recipe? Or Christmas tea, whatever you want to call it. We make it all through the winter. After we make it for Christmas, it's hard not to have it. So like in January, I'll make another batch. Come February, I'll probably do another one.
It's good tea.
It's good to have on hand.
Mm-hmm. So we've got cream cheese with pepper jelly.
Mm-hmm.
Got a cream cheese ball.
Log, Mama.
Log. Sorry.
Fancy. We're
Chex.
fancy like that.
I've got Chex Mix, chocolate candy from last night, and peanut butter
candy. And you got some pimento cheese in there.
Yeah, and there's some chips over there.
And there's some
dry
chips.
sauce.
And there's salsa. And there's spinach dip. Why didn't we
Yeah.
show you when we made that? We forgot, Mama. Get it out and we'll show them.
That's cheating.
See, you don't want to do that if Mama's there. Show them anyway.
It's cheating.
We have made spinach dip our whole lives. And it's good. And Mama wants to put them old water chestnuts in it. And I don't care for them. And this is a product review. We're not sponsored by Walmart.
Oh.
Walmart, if you're out there and you think, boy, they use a lot of my stuff, holler. This is called Market Side Spinach Dip. Now, I don't know how good you cook your spinach dip. I mean, you don't have to cook it, but I don't know how much. Made with sour cream, mayonnaise, spinach, water chestnuts, and green onions. They put some water chestnuts in these too. But this stuff is good, and it's better than I can make. I mean, really, for the work and the worry and trying to hassle with it.
It's not big hunks of water.
No, it don't. But this is good, so we'll put this out. Most of the time I put it in a regular container, and they think I've made it, and they say, boy, this sure is good. And I said, well, thank you, and that's just long.
And you don't say no different.
Well, Mama, I don't have to give the whole history of every dish I put on the plate. And you don't either. Somebody has been into this one.
Somebody ate it.
But there was no double dipping doing. And it's delicious and it's wonderful. So I'm going to tell you, if you got a little group coming over, you don't want to have to make something. I recommend this Market Side. And I always tell people wrong. I'll say it's Marketplace at Walmart. But you people I have told that to, it's Side. Market Side.
And somebody got into my
I was just testing for poison or something.
green and orange tortilla chips too.
Those are good
Green and
together.
red.
And you can also use
Tostitos.
Tostitos or anything with this. We'll use it.
Yeah, but I bought green and red for the company. Somebody got into it.
Just for a second, let's write it in. I ain't apologizing for things, sorry. And that is good. So, you know, well, I don't say, look what I made. They just say, ooh, this is good. And I say, thank you. And we provided a good dip. You don't have to know the particulars.
You better get off so you can get back.
I'm going to do Russian tea. Y'all come back and be with us. Y'all take a break. This is a brief intermission.